Hey everybody, this is my last morning in the United States. I'm dressed and ready. I'm fixing to leave here in Rosen, Kentucky, catch the plane in Nashville, Tennessee, and fly into Manila and then into Depalog. So I'll update as I make the trip go along. So made it to Nashville Airport, VNA. Only issue was coming through security TSA for international. I had a box of hearing aid batteries in my bag and they had to double check that. They didn't realize, couldn't tell over the scanner what they were, I guess. Going to the gate, sit and wait to lift off. So on the plane in Nashville, got loaded. Looks like I lucked out. Got a row to myself, so I didn't expect that. So we'll see you in Chicago and then on to Hong Kong and then Manila. We say goodbye to Michigan, Kentucky, and Tennessee right now. Just taking off from Tennessee BNA National Airport, and just a quick little trivia. So I'm in O'Hare, Chicago, waiting at the international gate now for the flight to Hong Kong. Leaves here in about an hour and a half. Meantime, I'm hungry. I'm going to have chips, candy bar, and the Coke. Quick update. Had to take a bus from the United Airlines side, well, commercial, or can't think of it, from United over here to the other terminal. Waited a little bit, so I did not have to go back through security, and this food that I bought was $14 here, so very expensive. The flight from Chicago to Hong Kong, this one's a little bit more crowded than the last flight. I ain't got the line to myself this time. But this is supposed to be a 15-hour and 55-minute trip, so it'll be a long one. So sitting in Hong Kong now at the gate. Took a while to find this gate. I was told when I got off the plane it was gate 48. Come to find out it was changed. Now it's gate 67. The flight here was miserable. Last time I flew here it was on China Airlines on a 777. So it's a little bit more roomy. This time it was Airbus A350 and it was packed and it was miserable. No leg room, seats were hard, so just a word of caution, try to fly a different aircraft next time. So boarded the plane in Hong Kong, getting ready to go to Manila. 2-hour flight, I believe. Then 16 hours waiting in Manila for a 2-hour flight into Depalog. So I'll catch you in Manila. Manila. So I'm in Manila Airport waiting for the shuttle to take me to Terminal 2 where I gotta wait for the flight tomorrow. And I still have to get phone set up and money exchange. So hopefully I'll do that over there. So it is about 6:30 in the morning. I've been here in Manila since we arrived about 12:05, 12:30, something like that. I can't remember. It's been a long day. The 12-hour flight plus 2, 3 or 4-hour flights and layovers. So I've been up over 24 hours. I did manage to find somewhere to get me a SIM card for my phone. I'm using my old phone and got a SIM card for it so I can call Filipino numbers, have a Filipino number, and be able to communicate with my girlfriend or whoever. She'd give me some advice, to when I got here. There's a holding area, there's 7-Eleven, you can get the SIM card there and money exchange and all that. Well, when I got here, I asked somebody where this was, trying to get directions, and Filipinos do not give good directions. They said, get on the bus and go here and go to Terminal 2 and blah, blah, blah. Well, I did that. Well, there's no money exchange or SIM cards in Terminal 2. So I started asking people in Terminal 2, well, can I get SIM card and money exchange? Well, you have to go outside. Well, finally, everybody just said outside. Well, does that mean outside, right outside the door, or down the street, or what? So I finally found somebody that said, no, you go downstairs and around the corner and it's over there, and gave me good directions. So got that taken care of. So waiting here till 2:30. Hopefully the flight doesn't get delayed or anything, and I arrive in Depalog about 4:30 this afternoon, Philippine time. I didn't get to see a good sunset this morning, but it is daylight now. Finally, the sun came up probably just a little bit ago, because I took a little nap and it was dark, and woke up and it was daylight. And I lost my neck pillow somewhere. That's the only thing I've lost so far, so I'm lucky on that. Also, when you come here, like I came in on the international flight on Cathay Pacific. I don't know exactly what terminal that was, but I had to catch a bus over to the domestic terminal for the flight for Depalog, and that is in Terminal 2, and it was about an hour wait in that bus. So if you've got very minimal time, you might want to double check that on your tickets, because the bus actually, it takes a long time to get here from the other terminal. We went quite a little trip getting here to the other terminal. It's not a direct straight to bus ride. It looked like it went through town a little bit and came back. So it is a very large airport. So something you want to consider when planning your flights. Leave yourself plenty of time to get from one terminal to the other, Chicago and here, or wherever you may be flying from. Chicago wasn't too bad. They had a tram that ran pretty quick, but here the buses, I was told, was about an hour apart. Bus you're on, it seemed like I was on that bus probably a half an hour, 15 minutes. I don't know if when you're tired and in a situation like that, sometimes it can seem longer than it actually is. So finally, 36 hours, finally on the final leg of the journey on the plane from, oh God, I can't even think right now. Anyway, on the way to Depalog. Night in the hotel, then a 3-hour drive. So thank God it's over. It's been 2 hours anyway. So we arrived in Depalog. Went out to the boulevard last night, had some food, and came back to the hotel and got some rest. And this hotel, I got to show you this. This was pretty good. I mean, I got a voucher for $50, and I ended up spending about $5 for this room. And check this out. You've got the kitchenette area, microwave, coffee pot, sink, all this. Forgive the mess here. We had breakfast this morning and still packing for the 3-hour drive to our final destination, where we're going to be calling, or I'm going to be calling home for the remainder of my time here. But the bedroom is separate from the living area. I guess you could rent this as an apartment. Like the closet area, nice sized bed, like I said, ignore the mess, suitcases and all that, little desk area, aircon. The view outside is not the greatest, but, and the window's a little dirty, but for $5 you can't beat it. And for what the original price was, around $55, that is just unbelievable to me, because hotels in the United States are way, this room would cost you, I don't know how much, but way more than what the going rate here is in the Philippines. So when you come over here, shop around, you can find some really nice places for really cheap. So I'm going to end this segment of the trip and everything. I'm not going to disclose my exact location here where I'm living for privacy and everything like that. So thanks for watching. Have a good one. Bye.